change. And and it's our destiny is someone to come through every generation to leave a generation, to raise a generation, to be productive, because their name carry on, their genes carry on, their bloodline carry on. This is what most people fail to see that, and this is when I made the video. In regards to race, color, creed, religion, who would want to see their own? Tell me what country, what continent of people, languages people, want to see their people go into existence based because they want my body, my choice. But you got children and don't even understand the foundation of how family is made between man and woman, boy and girl. And that's how the way God designed it to be. But you got these Jezebels, these witches count with this witch mentality, feminist witch mentality, interrupting someone's church service. Purely straight demonic. You know, just because you don't get your way, that's not the way it goes. I think if we was in some country you did something like that, they'd throw your butt up in 5 to 10 years for doing something outrageous like that. If you think it's so oppressed here or whatever, go to one of them. And there's women that would have the rights to have the things that you do. Ain't nobody pressing no woman here. But someone has to speak out for the life what's in the womb. And no one cares about the life is in the womb. That's the truth. It's sick. Anybody should want to see their bloodline go on. Anybody should want to see their generation go on. God does. Every person has a purpose. Every baby has a purpose in the belly of their womb to carry out their destiny. Plan for them. All they had to do is get with the right family, right adult family. But it's sad though. It's really sad and it's really sick to do something like that. And if I was any of these young men, I wouldn't date women that would act so ignorant like that. I wouldn't marry a woman like that. I mean, because if she don't care about a baby, my friend, she won't even care about you. She don't honor, and she don't respect you as a man and respect you as a person. And she can't respect what's the unborn is in her belly. And that's the truth. She had no love. It's all about self. I want to do what I self. A lot of people thought they want to do it themselves, but some of the people probably they left this earth. Some might went, they get a chance to rethink and repent, and some gonna probably one day end up in hell because they want to do it their way. It was their choice. You right, it's your choice, but your choice is gonna lead you straight to hell because that young woman's mindset. And that these women that did this in this picture did this. You think it's your body, but one day you're gonna have to pay the consequences. That's a fact. And God bless this, your belly. And it sounds foolish. It sounds foolish when there's many women like you that can't even have children, and you don't get up just because because someone disagree with in a state house of your state. And people think that they really here. I'm talking about they really believe that they so oppressed here. That this, I mean, if you go, I'm serious. You go to some countries around the world, you see women. Remember when? Listen. And I used one example is Afghanistan. Women were able to work and teach and everything. They can wear. They didn't have to wear. Some wore the hijab and some didn't. But when the United States came over, they took them. That Taliban took over. They put them under oppression. Now you got those women right up on it. Not only did they had to wear their full burqa, and even though that some people can say that's part of their religion, but that's the point. Women the women couldn't hardly, and the girls couldn't even stop learning in school. They couldn't even teach girls no more. What will be future women? They're going to be future teachers and doctors. This is in Afghanistan, but you think you're being oppressed here in America. There's some other places you couldn't do this too. You could get stoned and caned. You was in Malaysia, Singapore, somewhere, because you can't, because it's your body, your choice. You should be thankful.
My fucking choice! It's my body, my choice!
This generation, man, that they didn't have no proper structure, no upbringing, no respect for their parents, and so this is what some young people turn out to be, and they turn out to be rebellious and embarrassing.
Overturn, bro! My body, my choice! I am who I say I am! I do what I say to do because I have a choice! Right?
Now, what do the people in that church have anything to do with that? They don't play no role with that. But these homely looking ass women did this. I guess you can't. That's not gonna solve the problem. That's not gonna put pressure on somebody. All it's gonna do is get you look foolish and get locked up, just because you don't get your way. See, right now, ladies and gentlemen, we live in a demonic society, and they want to, and these young women are being run by Satan. That's clearly what it is, because only Satan would have a bunch of demons would have them do something like that, to interrupt someone's service or someone's, because they can't get somebody to agree with. So I'm gonna go. You're gonna go to a mega church, stripped down, and think that. And what does that solve? Is that it's gonna intimidate somebody? What does that solve? So what is he trying to prove? Just because you don't get your way? Man, some of these people, I wish you could drop them over in China somewhere, and you do that crazy shit. You do that, let the communist China deal with your behind. Talking about my body, my choice, and you strapped naked in front of Tiananmen Square somewhere, or interrupt their session. Yeah, they'll slap your behind in prison for 5, 10 years. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But I just wanted to make a video. This is my commentary on it. I think it's stupid. Just because you don't get your way. So what? A lot of people don't get their way. Just because of certain things. I don't agree with the things that they do in the White House. There's a whole lot of things. I would take a group of people or go into someone's, because I act like a spoiled brat child because I don't get what I want. So I go in there and go into someone's religious institution while they having a sermon. And that's so disrespectful. And what does that got to do? They ain't had nothing to do with that. His church has nothing to do with anything. With the way that politics go. What was even? He's a compromiser anyway. He wants to love everybody, Joel Osteen, but even he don't even deserve that. He's He's a big compromiser. You know, so, but even he don't deserve that disrespect. But yeah, they were clearly wrong. there's a state house and then protest. You know, you can it's public square, whatever, but you don't do that in someone's church. You clearly you're demonic. That's what this is, and that's not going to get your attention. You're going to look like a fool in the future, and one day you're going to look like a fool and going to die a fool. Because I don't get what I want. That's part of life. We don't always get what we want, but these Karen mental midgets don't understand that. Anyway, ladies and gentlemen, I hope you enjoyed this video. Yeah, man, this is crazy. And hopefully this, try to do the cut and short so I won't get no copy strike. There's that, on my couple videos I did that, so I have to be very careful. But I want to make a commentary on this. But yeah, these women, this young women is something else. And I'm telling you, if any young men listen to this video, do not get with women that look like this. Do not have sex with them. And if you do get with them, don't get them pregnant. Because they don't like you and they don't love your seed. You give them a seed. And they're ugly and homely anyway. So you want something that's ugly anyway. So alright then, you guys take it easy next time and stay blessed, man. And the food as O'Shea would say, the buffoonery is at an all-time high on these media streets. This is ridiculous. Alright then, you guys have a good day and I'll see you on the next video. Till then, bye for now.